Alright, hello, this is Philip and Philip, and we are from
Unleash your talents. This week, what we're going to talk about is meetings. And there's the formal meetings which you have in the office, but what we want to really focus on now is the informal meetings. So this is everything like a coffee break or a small chat if you meet someone in the corridor. And there's one country where the coffee break is really celebrated as something very important and crucial to its culture. And that's in Sweden. The coffee break is called fika.
Skavi Fika?
Skavi fika, exactly. So what's this about? People take time every day to meet up, to go to the small coffee kitchen and to chat. And of course, this is chatting about their kids, about family, hobbies, whatever. But of course, sooner or later, they also talk about company-related things and solve problems which maybe they weren't able to solve when they were in the office. Sounds like a good idea, no?
Yeah. And there is a very interesting thing about talking those random conversations, because basically, whenever you talk random stuff, your brain gets started and fired up into super creative mode. You start connecting different things, and you just randomly start connecting them and talking about them. The main benefit from this is that you can actually spin into a higher gear with your brain and release endorphins, because the topics you're talking about are the ones that are interesting, because you also have this relaxing mood, the relaxing situation where you are basically, relaxing. And whenever you are relaxing, you can become really effective and creative.
Creative. Good point, Philip. I'm a creativity trainer, so I know that you're so much more creative. You have so much better ideas. You find solutions more easily if you're in a relaxed mode. And if I think back to managers I had, they always said, no, you're not supposed to go on breaks. But honestly, why would you ruin this creative energy? And let's face it, in a company, there are always these problems which arise and people try to solve them in a very technical way and try to solve them basically the same way that they happened. And just think back, if you caused the problem by that way, are you sure you can solve it? I don't think so. Creativity is key. And again, for creativity, you have to feel good at work.
And there's the thing, if you have pressure at work, there is a high chance that you actually reduce your creativity because you are pressured. So you actually need some kind of valve, you have some kind of venting of this pressure in order to get again into the relaxed, flexible mood and have the ability to move around in your mind and also help your colleagues with moving around with their minds. And together you can actually come up with really cool things. But you know what? The same thing can be done in home office as well.
True. Actually, it's even more important there. And you might be a manager or you might be in home office yourself. You might notice that it's a bit boring sitting at home. Maybe you're in your pajamas, sitting in your living room, and you don't have your colleagues to chat with. And that's why, especially when you're in home office, make sure that you create these sorts of situations where you say, okay, every day at 10 o'clock, we have a short call and everybody's in the kitchen having a cup of coffee, because that's where you get this whole team energy again. So keep that in mind. Also, when you're at home, doesn't mean that you're detached from the team.
If you keep up with this kind of work, and if you are also establishing some kind of rituals in order to relax, in order to become a unified team, then you will also have more productivity in your home office and in your real office. And fun fact, if this happens, you actually like going into the office. It's like really, okay, cool, I'm going to the guys I like, I'm going to create something new, we're going to actually achieve something of meaning, something of value. And this is something that you received from us this week. See you next week. We are Philip and Philip
from Unleash Your Talent. Take care. Ciao.